Jak ho tam šil, ty vole. Co to bylo, kurva? Máme se na co těšit, tady je 14-minutová herní ukázka z Mafia Definitive Edition. Před 11 hodinami ji vydali. Před 15 hodinama byla už na IGN na YouTube. Jestli jste ji viděli předtím, tak se na to asi koukneme znova, no. Doufám, že mi z toho nekikste internet, z toho 4Kčka. A jo, ukažte ten...
In 2002, Mafia, the City of Lost Heaven, launched the Mafia franchise, a series of gripping crime dramas that spans multiple decades. Mafia, the Definitive Edition, is a complete remake of that influential game. A faithful recreation of the original, the Mafia remake revisits Lost Heaven at the height of Prohibition. The game's been built from the ground up by Hangar 13, with a team that includes many veterans from the 2002 version, as well as from Mafia 2 and Mafia 3. Our goal was to improve the game in as many areas as possible given advances in technology, game design, and storytelling since the original release, while still remaining true to the Mafia story, characters, and spirit. The entire city has been rebuilt and even redesigned in some areas to provide more vistas and points of interest without losing any of the original game's landmarks. We wanted to bring the city to life with as much detail and atmosphere as possible, so we built the game on our proprietary technology, but added a number of new audio and rendering features, including a brand new lighting engine for the remake. Given that narrative is so important to the franchise as a whole, we used our state-of-the-art motion capture and facial likeness technology to recreate all the cinematics.
OK, ty vole. Jo, takhle se mají dělat hry, které jsou založené na příběhu. Prostě face tracking. Posranej face tracking. Ghost of Tsushima by byl asi tak o 50% lepší, kdyby ty postavy měly face tracking. No ti dabéři. Proč to vypadá jak reskinutá trojka? What the fuck? Protože si to jenom sugerovává, že to dělají ti samý. Proto je Hellblade tak dobrý. Počkej, Hellblade měl face tracking.
And added new scenes and dialogue to further develop many of the game's most beloved characters. With that said, our reimagining of Mafia stays close to the original story, which tells the tale of Tommy Angelo, a cab driver who falls in with the mob by chance before rising to become one of Lost Heaven's most feared gangsters. Taking place over 8 years during Prohibition and its aftermath, this is an epic crime story set against the backdrop of 1930s Lost Heaven, a Midwestern U.S. city riddled with corruption. While the story centers on Tommy, one of the elements of the original Mafia that we all love is its rich cast of characters, so they're all represented here. Tommy's best pals Paulie and Sam, his love interest Sarah, the mob boss Salieri and his consigliere Frank, the mechanic Ralphie, weaponsmith Vinny, and dogged detective Norman all return. Knowing the importance of both gunplay and driving to the Mafia franchise, we redesigned all of the core gameplay throughout the game, while keeping all of the missions, major mission beats, and underlying narrative intact. We've also included an extensive selection of period-authentic vehicles, including motorcycles. And there's a wide range of weapons, again, all based on weapons from the era. As with the original Mafia, the heart of the Definitive Edition is its missions. We've worked very hard to ensure that each mission has its own unique feel and memorable set pieces inspired by the original game.
Lidi nadávali na to rally předtím kvůli obtížnosti, teďka budou nadávat kvůli framerateu, jak vidím.
We'll now take a closer look at one of those iconic missions, a trip to the country. This mission takes place about halfway through the game. Tommy has already established himself as a valuable member of the Salieri crime family. Unfortunately, the Salieri crew is struggling to make ends meet as a rival mob, run by Don Morello, has cornered most of the city's major rackets. Their fortunes might be about to change, however, with the arrival of a shipment of whiskey from Canadian bootleggers. All Tommy and his partner Paulie need to do is travel to a farm outside of town where they will meet Sam and the trucks carrying the bootleg whiskey. But from the moment they arrive, it's clear that something's gone wrong.
Let's go find them.
Paulie vypadá úplně jinak.
It's just 3 sheets, and I'm wrecking a new suit for nothing. I swear I'm gonna kill him. Here, just in case Frank was right. I'm gonna go grab them boys, get them sorted out. You go ahead, see what's what. Catch up with you.
Mafia is a franchise rich in atmosphere and tone. For the Mafia remake, we wanted every mission to exemplify this. A Trip to the Country is our haunted house mission, designed and built to create a sense of foreboding as you search for Sam.
Place is derelict.
As with the original, Mafia is mostly a narrative-driven experience. However, we still offer some opportunities to explore locations like the farm, where you can find clues that help flesh out the game's backstories and subplots, along with a range of period-appropriate collectibles.
Super minimapa, já si myslím, že ta minimapa je dodělaná k tomu. S tím, jak se to pomalu ty vole aktualizuje.
Where the hell are you hiding?
Though A Trip to the Country is heavy on narrative and atmosphere, like most missions, it's also punctuated with action.
Hey, buddy. Jesus. Drop your weapon. You first.
We don't have time for this. Sorry, pal. Guess we're doing this the hard way.
Okay then.
Get over here! I got it pinned down!
Get over here now!
Combat is a key part of every Mafia experience, and while not every mission features gunplay, it is a centerpiece of A Trip to the Country. For the gunplay in the Mafia remake, we started with the visceral combat and core shooting mechanics of Mafia 3, but then tailored that experience to fit the Mafia narrative, time period, and characters. For example, because Tommy isn't a trained soldier like Mafia 3's Lincoln Clay, we wanted to create the sense that these are life and death gunfights and that every bullet counts.
Zajímavé video o Far Cry Force Scouts.
Fakt, líbilo se ti, Muko? OK, to jsem rád. To jsem rád, jako... tady to by zaplatil, abych udělal, ale jestli o to bude zájem, tak bych klidně dělal další, no. Uznáš, když pak na YouTube už budou ty 8-minutový.
We'll have settings for players who just want to experience the story, but with our default settings, we wanted players to think about where they take cover, which weapons they use, and when they blind fire versus risking exposure by aiming down sights.
Tom? Polly, what took you so long? Looking for Sammy? Did you find him?
Not yet. Just him.
Canadian crew. Dollars to donuts, the rest of face down in the dirt too.
As in the original game, Tommy and his crew learn that Don Morello is trying to edge them out of the whiskey business too. Though we've taken great pains to make that conflict and Salieri's role as underdog in the war much more apparent.
Oh, Christ. Here cops, Tommy.
How would I know? They didn't show a badge. Yeah, they didn't say anything.
It must be in Morello's pocket. This bastard. He can't even let us have this one racket. Forget about it, Tom. We gotta find Sam and get out of here.
Proč ten Pauli zní jak homosexuál?
Now we'll jump ahead a bit as Tommy and Polly close in on Sam's location. When combat breaks out here, the player must use a combination of tactics and weapons to defend Sam.
Get cover!
Come on, fellas! Push through!
Tommy, look out! Where did these guys keep coming from? I know! Cover me!
Náhodou, jako ten dubbing je dobrý, ta kvalita tam určitě je, produkční hodnota vypadá fakt dobře. Jenom ten hlas mi přišel, tak přijde takový divnej. Asi jako Pauli mi nepřijde vůbec jako ten starý Pauli, ale tak možná s tím českým hlasem to bude jiný. Na to asi stěžují lidi v komentech. Se pak kouknem. Mě Pauli připomíná takový ty černošky, ty vado. Jestli jste viděli Je ptíška, ten film, tak prostě takový ty černošky prostě z kostela.
Can you walk? No, I don't think so. Okay, just hang on. We'll get the truck, then we'll take you to the doctor. Hey, you're gonna make it, Sam. Tommy, stay here with him. I'll be back in a flash. Okay.
Hey, it'll be okay, Sam. We've survived worse.
Sure we have.
Take him down, Tom!
Pojď, ten gameplay vypadá hustě, no. Počkej, viděli jste to, jak se sehnul? Ne, jestli bylo scripted, ale přišlo mi, že zareagoval na tu prolítající kůlku.
Už nevím, co sem mám psát. 777 777 777 hersex.
Tak tam piš sedmičky, je vidět, že jsi extrovert, no, prostě musíš něco k tomu napsat, viď? Děkuju za 11 měsíc, vítej zpět. A to jenom vypadal, že se sehnul. On zrovna začal sprintovat.
India, ten remake má taky video LUL, jinak ten Paulie vypadá v obličeji fakt strašně sem a Tom v poho, ale ten Paulie failfish, jinak dost věcí tam nasrali z trojky ešrak.
Nikdy jsem trojku nehrál, takže nevidím tu podobnost, no. A já nemám jako Pauli vypadá, než vypadal úplně, no. Ale to, s tím problém nemám. Co to je, co? Ty sirény zněly pěkně blbě tenkrát. Tyvo, ještě policajty odjebou. Wow, dobrá práce. Ukázal z tomu sudu, vole. Jak ho tam šil, ty vole. Co to bylo, kurva? Buď to se fakt nasral na ten slamník a nebo neumí střílet vůbec.
After defending Sam, Paulie and Tommy must still escape the farm, which culminates in a dramatic chase, another hallmark of the Mafia experience.
We got more company.
All right, get in.
Ty vole, tank.
There's some ammo and a Thompson back there somewhere.
That thing back there is huge! Where the hell did they find that truck?
Ty vado, to bude úplně jiný remake. To bude víc remake než je Resident Evil třeba.
Lidi, Paulie je Sicilián a takhle Siciliáni vypadají, máme ve městě jednoho a taky má stejně opičí ksicht, takže nebrečte.
Jo, nebuďte rasisti. Siciliáni vypadají jako opice. Takhle vypadají všichni, nebuďte rasisti lidi. Děkuji za donate. Já mám trochu strach, že člověk se unaví z toho furt střílet z Thompsona takhle, no, a tak pořád lepší hrát asi tu originální Mafii.
Two squad cars on us!
Tento mi přijde tam jako jedinej vole veterán.
There are more than 20 missions in all, which take place across the city and range from high-speed chases and races to violent confrontations and stealthy assassinations. We're very excited to get this into the hands of both new Mafia fans and die-hard fans alike. And we're happy that we finally have all 3 games playable together on the same platforms in the Mafia trilogy. But it's the Mafia remake that has really been a labor of love for all of us at Hangar 13, and especially for those members of the team who worked on the original. So on behalf of the entire team at Hangar 13, thank you so much for watching.
Ani nevím, ty vole, že vlastně lidi z Illusion Softworks, co to dělali tenkrát tu jedničku, tak prostě přešli do toho hangáru. Ten sám už je taky people fat a celkově vyzerá být mladší. Myslíš, že tam bude i nějaký charakter progress?
Nebuďte budherd, je to skvělé, ale, co se mi nelíbí, je ta arkádovost střelby, rudé vybuchující barely ve slamníku, 0 recoil, rychlost přebíjení a vykukování skrytí rychlejší než mrknutí oka,
jo, no.
Je ohnivá koule, která vyletí z ruky, plus cel Lidl AI.
Jako jo, no taky to na mě působilo trošičku jednodimenzionálně ten kombat.
Ahoj Pájo, už se těším na souboj, budu čekat na Discordu, jinak refund her sex.
Jo, máš to mít dneska. Ale ona Mafie stejně nikdy nebyla o nějakým tom střílení a tak, vždycky to bylo o příběhu. Takže a ten vypadá, že jako dostane docela dost hodně pozornosti. Takže si myslím, že to bude dobrý remake. A pokud tam něco nedomrdají, tyhle, co by zase lidi nasralo. Mohli by to domrdat třeba tím, že by udělali z Paulího Černocha, ale nevypadá to, že by dělali takovýhle radikální rozhodnutí. Ten příběh je prostě v jádru to samý. Don't die on me, Sammy, first aid kit in the background of the shot. Tommy není trénovaný voják jako Lincoln Klein z Mafie 3. Also Tommy. Střílí bez jakékoliv zpětné vazby, přebíjí zbraně, hází molotov koktejly a drží zbraně stejně jako Lincoln Clay. Oh shit, busted. Zpětný ráz teda, sorry. To si o Pauli myslí Vávra. What the fuck? Dá Tomovi za parťáka Shreka, Halka, Paulího de Froga, nebo kdo to je, to posunulo do next genu, těším se, až bude po gangsterech házet nákladáky plný vybuchujících barelů. Doufám, že jede za to udělá nějaký pepperný článek s hustým nadpisem, jak závidím, nebo tak něco. Jo, to je vole materiál, no. To je vole materiál, tady tohleto. Oh můj bože. Ale na Pavlího si nikdo nestěžuje tady. Na Pavlího si nikdo nestěžuje ze zahraničí, ale lidi, co prostě to hráli česky, tak ti si stěžujou. Z nějakýho důvodu, nevím proč, tak u Indiánů jsou asi ty komentáře, předpokládám. První gameplay. Počkej.
Už na první pohled.
Jo, aha, oni to mají přidabovaný. Mě štve, jak Tomas hrozně rychle vykukuje. Nevím, čo jiné napsat, len to, že mám z toho smíšené pocity. Nejlepší dubbing tu má stejně Herdyn. Ten model Paulího mi moc nesedí, jinak se těším. 47 ty dveře neotevřel.
Heaven dostali školící materiál.
Aha, dobrý no. Neměli na animované dveře.